Yo, Ekaro, Kill Sup, what's happening? Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Creed Part 3. So, Creed Part 3 is a sequel of Creed Part 1 and Part 2. Starring Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed, and for Part 3, starring Jonathan Majors as Dame and Tessa Thompson as Bianca. I don't need to go into the origin of Creed. I don't need to go deep into the origin of Creed. So, Creed is a sport, a boxing movie. Actually, it shows how a fighter, that's Adonis Creed, overcomes everything, overcomes all challenges in his way through determination, through hard work and everything. Right now I'm focusing particularly on Creed 3 because that movie is awesome. And the betrayal, the backstabbing, like let me start from the top. Okay, so this is how it went down. Creed, already successful in his boxing career, finally decided to retire and like open a boxing academy. Trained bunch of people, trained numerous people, and his number one student at that time was Felix Chavez. Felix Chavez was already a hell of a boxer, and he had match against Drago. Drago formerly fought Adonis Creed back in Part 2, where he whooped his ass in the second rematch actually. The first part, he destroyed Creed. And then came Dame. After serving like 18 years of his life in prison after being caught with a gun. Damn, that's crazy. He was like the one who taught Adonis Creed how to box from start. So he was a hell of a boxer already. By he I meant Dame. He already won some titles to his name before he went to jail and everything. He already won some titles before, he and Creed would sneak out at night to boxing matches where he would box and Creed would carry his gloves and everything. Fast forward to 18 years later, he came home and he went to Creed's academy. He didn't go inside, just put his luggage on Creed's Rolls Royce and he rested on it. Damn, that nigga got a Rolls Royce? That was where Adonis Creed and Diamond Damian Anderson met. They did some catching up, they did a little catching up, like Creed took Anderson, that's Dame, to get the grub, that's to eat and stuff like that. So he told him what he wanted. Told him he wanted back boxing, despite the fact that it was old. Cause it was really older than Creed. I think 3 years difference. He told Creed he wanted in, and Creed was like, he tried to enroll him into his academy, where Duke first said that was a bad idea. But he insisted, and he just had to take him in. Fast forward a little bit to a label party that happened where Bianca wrote a song for Kehlani, so Kehlani went to perform it there, and Creed and his people came, where Drago was also there too. For some reason a fight busted out and Drago got beat. His finger got smashed. I think he had fracture in his fingers. The match was cancelled. That was between Chavez and Drago, but Chavez still had to defend his title. He still had to defend his belt. That was where Dame came in. He had to go through some process. He had to fight some underdogs before facing the champion. But since Felix had to get paid and he had to defend his title, so luckily for Dame, he just got a shot at the title, and he beat his ass. Fine, he did some things that were disallowed, some cheating and some stuff where he got 2 points subtracted from his actual points, but still he almost killed that guy. Wow. That's how he won the belt by knockout. His mom was watching. That was when she had to tell Creed the whole thing, because he was writing letters to Creed, but his mom was getting it and his mom didn't let him know about it. Creed got pissed and he confronted his mom, and his mom finally showed him one picture. I think he joined a gang or a cult in prison, and Creed went to confront him, where that was where he betrayed Creed. He punched Creed in the eye. Creed bled and he said he wanted a title match. On live television, where Creed went to speak with Stephen A. Smith, was on live television. That was when he accepted the title match, and that was when the training and the hard work began. Trained, studying each other's technique. Basically, Dame studying how Creed punches, how he fights and everything. How Creed was there working his ass off, trained on basically every part of his body. I really need to start hitting the gym. I want to be buffed up like those guys. Wow. So it was the day of the match. Wow. It was the day of the match. The day everybody had been waiting for. Formerly retired Adonis Creed came back to fight one more time to beat his old buddy Diamond Damian Anderson. The fight kicked off. This was the fight started. Everything started like, you know, one person beat at the first round, the other person beat at the second round. They were like fighting. The match actually lasted for 12 rounds. 12 rounds. Like, so they each got couple of ass of whooping. There was this particular time where they ended a particular round with two of them punching each other in the face together, and they both went to the floor. I was crazy. In the end, the great Adonis Creed won by knockout. Wow, he won by knockout. Everybody celebrated him. He got the championship back. He still remained the undisputed. He remained the greatest. He carried his father's name, Apollo Creed. He carried it to higher places, to high standards, to high esteem. That wasn't all. You know, as old buddies, he just want everything to he didn't want everything they've had, because it was like his first family. Dame was like Creed's first family, so he went to explain everything to him, went to apologize, and Damian did the same thing too, and everybody was cool. So that was how it ended. So stay tuned for more. Let me know what y'all feel in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.